Good morning. Welcome to the Community for Conscious Living weekly live broadcast. Today is Sunday, 12/12 of 2021. The Community for Conscious Living is a community dedicated to personal transformation for universal harmony, healing the planet by making inspired changes in ourselves and in our daily lives to create a sustainable environment and a peaceful world. Today's topic: we're in question number 8 of the series, The Answer is Love, questions to explore as we transition into an era of peace. Today's question is about the capability of human beings to, the question came through as create a sustainable environment in a peaceful world. Oh no, that's Community for Conscious Living. But to create a sustainable environment where all of creation and all of the elements of creation can thrive. The question came about as, are we capable? As human beings, are we capable? And that word create, are we capable of creating? In a sense, we do co-create what unfolds from this universe, but the basic elements of the universe and of creation, they are capable of thriving. They are capable of sustainability. So it's not whether we humans are capable of creating the basic elements of creation. They are there and they can thrive. The question is, are we capable of living in harmony with, in order for the creation to survive? We're capable of living out of being out of harmony with or in harmony with. And yes, it is true, our being out of harmony with can create destruction and extinction. We've created a lot of extinction through our actions as human beings, and on the planet we've created a lot of extinction. A lot of species have gone extinct because of our actions. So the question is, are we capable of living in harmony with the creation, as far as we are co-creators in that, so that the basic elements of creation can survive and thrive? I hope that distinction makes sense for you. You hear that discussion about, well, are we created? Are we co-creators? Is there a destiny? Or, that question of, are we just floating along in this evolution of consciousness, or are we co-creators in it? They're the basic elements of creation that we are not co-creators in, but in the unfolding and the trajectory and how things turn out. And I think we do have a lot of potential in the co-creation of it. Potential to be. And, there's a question of, sometimes you hear people say, oh, the world will survive. It might just kick us off because we're an illness in some ways on the planet. When we're not living in harmony with it and we're causing destruction, we're an illness, and the planet will kick us off. Or the forces of creation will kick us off so that the planet can thrive. But we don't really know that. We've created a lot of extinction, and we continue to further our actions that create extinction. So we don't really know if the planet will survive or if we'll destroy the whole thing. So, but what we do know is that our actions matter, and everything that we do matters. And everything also at the same time is a reflection of what is inside. How we relate to the outer is a reflection of how we relate to the inner. Everything on the inside is related, connected, reflected on what we see on the outside. And we'll get into more of this in our meditation today. So for now, let's go ahead and come into our prayer and healing circle, our meditation and healing circle, and set the space, set the container, and connect in with the vibes And then we'll go into the reading for this answer, the question and the answer that came through in the book download for The Answer is Love. Questions to explore as we transition into an era of peace. Again, today's question is, are human beings capable of creating an environment that is sustainable for all of the elements of creation? Okay, so let's come into our circle. Sitting shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, coming together as one. And in the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your pure divine light. Just imagine, perceive this pure divine light streaming into the center of our circle. And just feel this if you can. Feel the vibration, or set your intention to feel the vibration of this pure divine light touching your skin. Really filling the space all around you and in front of you. And of course, filling the space of our circle with this pure divine light. Filling this space. Cleansing and purifying the space with pure divine light. And let that light, let it penetrate your skin and absorb in through your pores and touch into all the layers of your being, cleansing and purifying from your energy body, from your physical body, from your nervous system, just cleansing and purifying any of the energies or any things of the things that don't serve your absolute highest evolution toward healing and wholeness. To heal means to make whole. So let it heal, let it cleanse, let it purify, let it bring you into wholeness within yourself. The light, the pure light, is the light of your source, is contained within you at the core of your body. And let this light, as it comes into your body, let it harmonize and join forces with the light of source that is contained within you, the life force energy that radiates this light of source within your physical body. Let this pure divine light join with that vibration and strengthen that vibration. And feel that vibration of pure divine light resonating through your body. Breathe it in with your breath. Breathe it all the way into your core. And as you exhale, just release any of the clutter, the cobwebs, the dust. Inhale, draw in that vibration of pure divine light all the way into your core, that center channel of energy that runs from the top of your head through your body, along the front of your spine, and through your base. Center your breath, drawing that light into your core. And as you exhale, drop down and land into your hips, land into your pelvic bowl. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, let's call again on our source. We call on you. We ask you to send your vibration of your unconditional love. Just feel this pure, unconditional love streaming into the center of our circle. And as this love streams into the center of our circle, let's bring your heart center that funnel of energy that extends from the front of your heart space, bring that to face into the center of the circle and let it tip up slightly and receive this pure, unconditional love as it streams in, and let it just be captured by that funnel. Let it be captured by that funnel. Let it stream into your heart center and fill the core of your body with unconditional love, the love that knows no conditions. We human beings put conditions on love, but love itself is loving, and it loves regardless of the conditions that we attempt to put on it. Let that love stream in through your heart center, and let that heart center be a breathing portal. As you inhale, breathe that vibration of unconditional love into the center of your heart. And as you exhale, just blow out any of the blocks and barriers. As the poet Rumi says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. As human beings, that's what we do when we're in this world and we've forgotten that connection with the unconditional, the truth of the unconditional love. We've forgotten our immersion in source energy. We've forgotten our oneness with the all that is, and this is by divine design. And as we are in that state, we encounter a lot of things on this earth realm that don't feel like divine light or unconditional love, and we put up all kinds of blocks and protective barriers around our hearts to keep us safe, to protect ourselves. This love does not care about our conditions. And as the poet Rumi says, the task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within ourselves that we have built against it. And as we find those barriers and we allow that unconditional love with our free will, we use our free will to allow that unconditional love to touch those places that are protecting our hearts, as well as the places underneath that are being protected, the tender parts of our heart. Let that, if you can, or make an intention, or ask for help, support from your source, from the angels, the prophets, the guides, the healers, the helpers. And let that unconditional love those tender places underneath the protective barriers. Allow them to receive love, to be loved, to know the love they seek is available for them in this moment, right here and right now. And breathe that vibration of pure unconditional love into your heart, and let your heart feel the expression, the vibration of unconditional love. And with each breath, take it in deeper and deeper into your heart center. As you exhale, relax and release the blocks and barriers. Inhale, bring that light and that unconditional love in through your heart center. And just let yourself upright your spine. And let your conscious body lean back like you're leaning up against your spine. And let that pure divine light and unconditional love stream through your heart center and all the way back into that vertical core that runs along the front of your spine. And as you inhale, draw that energy, that light and love into that vertical core. And let yourself, like being under a gentle waterfall, receive that pure divine light and unconditional love. And as you exhale, drop down and land into your pelvic bowl. Really coming to be present in your body, resonating with this vibration of pure divine light and unconditional love, to be the light, to be the love, to be the peace, to be the compassion that we wish to see in the world. And let's call on that divine vibration of eternal compassion. Let's call on our source. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you. We ask you to send your vibration of your eternal compassion, the eternal compassion that contains the entirety of our time and space reality. This time and space 3D material realm is contained within an ocean of compassion that is an emanation of God consciousness, an emanation from Source that contains all of the creation. And just breathe that in and let yourself rest into this ocean of eternal compassion. Rest into this compassion and let yourself be held in the gentle arms of this flowing compassion. Let yourself be held in this, to be contained, to be nurtured. The compassion, the eternal compassion, is also known as the womb of creation. The womb of creation is the eternal compassion, Rahman. It is the light of Source breathed into this fluid existence for manifestation. That is the interpretation of the sound codes that make up the divine name of Rahman, which is the name of the eternal compassion, the womb of creation that contains all of existence. And let yourself be held and rest into this womb of eternal compassion, to be held, to be nurtured, to be cared for, to be protected, to be loved. And let yourself breathe in this divine light, unconditional love, eternal compassion. Breathe it all the way into your core. And as you exhale, drop down and land into your pelvic bowl, being present in your body, centered in your center of gravity at the center of your pelvic bowl. It's your center of gravity. If you remember the old commercial Weebles Wobble, but they don't fall down, that toy from a few decades ago. I don't know if it exists anymore, but they have got that center of gravity that no matter how much they wobble, they always come back upright and come to center. They've got that center of gravity at the center of their pelvic bowl, if they were to have a pelvic bowl, and it keeps them upright and balanced. So as you draw your energy, this light and love and compassion, into the core of your body, feel yourself present in the core of your body, and as you exhale, drop down and land into that center of your pelvic bowl, like halfway front to back, halfway side to side, just beneath your belly button, in your lower dantian point, and back into the body, halfway front to back. And let that be your center, your grounding point, your balance. Feel your presence there, and let your whole body resonate with this vibration of pure divine light, of unconditional love, of eternal compassion, as it resonates throughout your body and emanates from the core of your being, your core life force, your core light. Let it resonate with this vibration of pure divine light, unconditional love, and eternal compassion. As Gandhi says, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. We want to live in light and love and compassion. We want to live in peace and in harmony. We must be that. Be it to see it. Be it to see it. Let that resonate through your body. It's reminding all of your cells, as every cell in your body carries consciousness. This can remind and awaken and cleanse and clear all of the consciousness from every cell of every fiber of your being. Remind all of you at the cellular level that you are a being of light and love and compassion. Our question for today in the series from The Answer is Love: is humanity capable of constructing a sustainable environment where all elements of creation can thrive? Is humanity capable of constructing a sustainable environment where all elements of creation can thrive? This is the question as the way it came through, and I'll read the answer in the way it came through. And I had a beautiful meditation around this morning as I was preparing. So I invite you to just be in that center place in your body, breathing in that light and love and compassion, and be as a witness inside your body, like from that center point of your pure life force energy. Breath of spirit, light of spirit, breathing and being breathed through your physical body and resonating with these vibrations of divine light, unconditional love, and eternal compassion. So let yourself rest in that and be a witness to what comes up as I read this for you, and hopefully that will inform for you where to direct the energies from our meditation. Okay, and the answer: is humanity capable of constructing a sustainable environment where all elements of creation can thrive? The answer: yes. You are created to know this. Return to the earth to live in harmony with your mother in her divine womb, her container of compassion and sustenance. Trust, there is more than enough, but only take what you need, and all will know abundance. All of creation can live in abundance when each of us only takes what we need. Be content. You have enough. You are enough. And interjecting here, that's been a theme that's come throughout several of these in this section of the book. You are enough. You are enough. That's the inner perspective. On the outer perspective, you have enough. You have enough. To be content with sufficiency is our opportunity. An opportunity that can bring healing internally as well as externally. Okay, and back to the reading. Return to me in reverence and respect for my creation. You do not own it. It is not created for you to dominate or stake claim or profit at the expense and detriment of your brothers and sisters and other creatures of the earth. They are all part of you. What you do to any, you do to yourself. You are not separate. You cannot leave your left pinky toe to rot without affecting the whole system of your body. Do not leave any part of yourself to suffer. You are all cells of one body. Care about each other, and the whole will have optimal health. So, interjecting again, whether you're talking about the whole of creation, the whole self, as we've said many times, another running theme, we are all cells of one body. contained in the womb of our Mother Earth, which is all contained within the cosmic womb of Ar-Rahman, the eternal compassion. We are all cells of one body. And as cells of one body, we care for ourselves individually in order that the whole may have health, the whole of the body may have health, and we care for ourselves collectively in our little subsets, like the toes have to have health in order for the whole body to have health. The red blood cells wouldn't say to the white blood cells, I don't like you because you're different from me, and therefore I'm not going to cooperate with you. I'm not going to acknowledge you and your needs. If we did that, the whole of the body would die. And when we look at our humanity and how humanity interacts with the rest of existence on the planet. Remember, humanity is the one that has free will. Everything else lives according to the way it was created. It lives in harmony with its creation. Human beings have free will. We're the ones that have the ability to live out of harmony and to create disharmony because of our free will. And in a sense, as we are all parts of one body contained in the womb of our Mother Earth, how we treat each other and the whole of humanity and how we relate to it is significant if we want health and wellness for the entirety of the body of the existence of our planet and all of its inhabitants and all of the life that is sustained here. We can't think of ourselves as separate from any part of creation or from the whole. Nor do we comprise the whole. Sometimes humanity, we think we do. We think we are the whole, and everything else should be at our service. That's not true either. That's not true. We are a part of the whole, and how the parts of the whole relate to each other and care for each other is imperative to the sustainability, the health, the well-being, the survival of the whole. So do not leave any part of yourself to suffer. You are all cells of one body. Care about each other and the whole will have optimal health. I am present in everything. See me. Serve me. Honor me. Do not dismiss my needs when I bring them to you. And care about yourself. Trust me. Know me. I am your creator. I am the greater body of which you are a part. Care for the whole as you would care for yourself, and the whole world can prosper. It is not too late, but you must act now. Transform your focus and attention, your behaviors, actions, and values to honor and respect me in everything. Do not wait for the government or nonprofit agencies. Care for each other from the grassroots up. You can make a difference right now from where you are. Know the love. Honor love. Respect love. Be love. Be love. Now, it was beautiful. One of the beautiful, I don't know, I mean, it's one of those things we know, but somehow, you know how when you know something, but when you meditate on it, it can hit a new level in you and awaken some new sensations in you, new realizations in you. I invite you to just take in whatever resonates the most with you from this reading. And breathe in that light and that love and that compassion. If you feel any resistance in your body or in your heart or in your mind, any thoughts or constrictions coming up that are maybe feeling like stuck points, like things that don't want to resonate, or the yeah buts, right? We always get the yeah buts. Any part of you, just let that light and that love and that compassion, and let's call on the vibration of peace also, As-salam, and let's call directly on our source, Ya Salam, our source that emanates the attribute of peace from the oneness. Ya Salam. We call on that peace. Ya Salam. We call on that peace. And let's just breathe with that for a minute. I invite you to breathe with that. And depending on what came up for you, whether if it's something in your body that you're feeling, or something in your heart or in your mind that you're sensing or feeling, I invite you to be with that part of you. And let's take this one step at a time. Everything in existence has existence because it is an emanation of Source, and the light of Source exists within it and lives through it. Breath of Source breathes the light of Source into everything that exists, and we see through eyes that are designed to take in light, right? We see because there is light. So everything that you see and perceive is a reflection of Source energy, an emanation of the light of Source breathed through the breath of Source into that which you observe. So whether you're sitting with something in your body or in your heart or in your thoughts, acknowledge and recognize it, or ask for help to recognize it as an emanation of God consciousness, the light of Source being breathed into existence through the breath of Source. If there is a part of your body that has been ill or injured, then it can be present or past, because we hold on to the old injuries. They'll leave energetic imprints in the body. So anything like that, bring yourself as a witness to witness that part of yourself, and witness it as light of Source being breathed through the breath of Source into existence within you. Witness it as light of Source moving by the breath of Source in you and through you. And make your intention for that witnessing, and bring your heart into the witnessing. Invite your heart to turn toward that part of yourself. And invite your heart to open and bow in reverence to this part of yourself that exists by the light of your source. Witnessing yourself and all parts of yourself. If there's a part of your body that you're not comfortable with, that you've been ashamed of, or that you feel is not the right size or shape or condition, whatever condition that may be, just bring your heart to that part of yourself and invite your heart to bow in reverence and respect as you would bow to your source, right? And then set your intention and ask for help to see this part of yourself as a reflection of the light of source. And breathe with that. Breathe with that. When we hold constriction in our bodies, we hold a part of ourselves in separation from the light of ourselves. But there is in reality only one light. As the poet Rumi says, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop. And just as you have many parts and many cells of your body, so we want to bring them into harmony, into wholeness, into health, into a vibrant life force, into a sustainable environment, inner harmony and inner peace. We must be at one and live in harmony, all of the inner parts of ourselves. So breathe with that. Bowing in reverence to the light of source within you and the breath of source that breathes it through you. Allow the constrictions, the blocks, the barriers to release so that the parts of yourself can come into wholeness, like two candles on a birthday cake coming together and creating one flame. Coming together as one. And know that what is contained within you is also reflected on the outer, whether it's in your relationships with other people or the collective of our humanity, the environment of our planet, or your relation with that one, being one with all that is, and your connection to source. All of it is reflected throughout all of the layers of your being, all of the layers of your existence. So if you want to come back to this recording and spend more time with this, you can do this for every layer of your being, internal to your body, for your relationships, your personal relationships, for your communities, for our countries, for the collective of consciousness, for the environment, for our planet as a whole. I invite you to be with this internally in this moment. And let's offer one of the things that's a beautiful prayer to offer for bringing things into harmony and into unity is the Ho'oponopono prayer. So let's offer a round of that. It's 4 simple phrases. It says, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. So as you sit with whatever part of yourself internally that you may have rejected or been in separation from, or that has been in constriction or pain, or maybe disconnection altogether, or in judgment, shame, whatever. Let's hold that place, and as if speaking from your heart directly to the consciousness of that part of your body, we'll offer the Ho'oponopono prayer. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Sorry for turning away or holding in separation or holding judgment. Please forgive me. Releasing the barriers. Letting go of the walls. Thank you. Giving gratitude. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I invite you, if you're live with us here today, I invite you to come back to this recording and repeat this. And if you want to pause, if you're listening to the recording and you want to pause and stay with this Ho'oponopono a little longer, those 4 phrases, you're welcome to do that. I'd like for us to also imagine as this is coming into harmony within ourselves, as the blocks and the barriers are releasing and dissipating, and the energies, the flames within ourselves, the light, are coming together to create one light, not separate compartments of light, but one light. Let's just take a minute and imagine this for the planet. We'll go straight to the environment of the planet and just imagine, visualize the planet as this ripples from you, as your being is coming into harmony, and that light is brighter and stronger as one larger flame. Just imagine that larger flame rippling throughout all of the planet and the environment, spreading that light, spreading it throughout all of the globe, all the way around the globe to everything and all of life force that exists within the earth, that lives on the earth, and that is within the environment of the earth. And let's just imagine this light radiating throughout, and we can even offer the Ho'oponopono on the larger scale. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And just imagine, visualize, feel, perceive the blocks and barriers between the various parts of the global earth body, releasing and healing. Imagine all of the parts of the global body, the blocks and the barriers releasing and coming together, everything coming together as one light, vibrating, resonating as one light. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And take a deep breath, breathing in that light and that love and that compassion, breathing it all in. Feel it coming all the way into the core of your body, feeling your presence, feeling your vibration, feeling the walls and blocks and barriers releasing and dissipating, the light within you coming to be one larger light, one solid continuous flame, being the light, the love, the compassion you wish to see in the world. And with that, I'm going to close the recording. You're welcome to join us live on Sundays at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. U.S. Pacific Time. Find the information for joining us at communityforconsciousliving.com, communityforconsciousliving.com. When you go there, you can sign up to receive reminders of these calls as well as the replays. When you sign up, you'll receive your copy of the 10 Spiritual Principles of Our Human Existence. It's a one sheet that tells you that it's a reminder. It's a one sheet so that you can post it up to be a reminder for you of who you are, why you're here, what this world is about, what this life is about. And it comes with a 15-minute guided meditation that you can download and use as a part of your daily practice to help you align with the divine light, the unconditional love, the eternal compassion that is the truth of the core of your existence, the breath of spirit that breathes life force into you, gives you life and consciousness. This will help you to reconnect with that truth inside yourself, the one that knows the right relationship and the harmony and flow with all of nature, and can help us to live in the era of peace now. All right. And with that, I close the recording, turn off the recording, and open for the Q&A. Thank you very much.